The following program is a production of Hōʻike Kauai Community Media. Aloha, Kauai. As you can see, we're out and about today because the Hōʻike studio is under construction. And honestly, school started this week, so things have been a little bit crazy. But it's all good because you know what? Honestly, sometimes you need to get outside, get a change of scenery to shake up your day-to-day and add a little sparkle. So we welcome you to join me, Trisha Allen, as we give you this week's Hōʻike Weekly on site. All right, Kauai, it's newsflash time. Our island might be small, but there's a lot happening around here, and you have things to do. So let's give you the latest in a short and entertaining way so you can go about your week informed. The deadline to mail in primary election ballots is almost here. The ballot packets for the 2024 primary election were mailed 23 days ago on July 17th, and only active voters received them. All ballot drop boxes have been available since July 19th at various locations across Kauai, including Koloa, Kalaheo, Hanapepe, Waimea, Hanalei, Kapa'a, and Lihue. These boxes are accessible 24/7 until 7 p.m. on primary election day, which is tomorrow, August 10th. For more details, contact the Elections Division at 808-241-4800. Thursday evening, candidates for Kauai County Council mingled with community members during a meet and greet at Collab Cafe in Kapa'a. Each contender for the 7 council seats was given 1 minute to discuss their platforms. Common themes in the speeches included affordable housing, the cost of living, the landfill issue, and personal backgrounds. The event, hosted by the Kapa'a Business Association, saw 11 of the 17 current candidates in attendance. Our friends at Kauai Now News were there to capture the highlights for you, so here you go.
But you'll see from me that I'm generally trying to come up with solutions. Certainly the burning issue is housing and an affordable life.
I think our landfill is our biggest issue right now because in a very short period of time, we are not going to have a landfill and there is no plan.
Then we're going to have nothing to do with our trash, and that's a very urgent actual county responsibility that we have to do. And then absolutely trying to keep our local families here on Kauai.
We'll make sure that we as a council work together. That to me is a big part, and then connect with administration and go from there.
I was one of the guys who never think that my vote counted. I was one of the guys that think I never do a difference. And I just love my people.
Kauai has the benefit of seeing what does not work, so we cannot continue doing the same things and expecting a different result here.
I was on the county council for 8 years. I termed out. I sat out my term. Now I'm coming back on, happily married.
I didn't want to stop serving my community. It's an amazing career, but I just actually miss serving the community more than anything.
We don't have to do affordable housing. We do middle class or workforce housing.
Gave our farmers the opportunity to, house their employees, better access to water. I feel like we should lead the way in agritourism.
A good politician is not somebody who talks the story or says important issues. A good politician introduces bills into law.
Big mahalo to Emma Grumwald for the amazing coverage of that event. For a full transcript of each of the candidates' speeches and a link to view that highlight reel again, visit KauaiNowNews.com, or you can scan the QR code on your screen. Food Bank Drive Day, Hawaii's food bank's largest community engagement event, is set for Saturday, August 24th. This event raises awareness about hunger in Hawaii and supports the food bank's mission to nourish the ohana today and end hunger tomorrow. Leading up to the Food Drive Day, businesses, organizations, groups, and individuals are encouraged to host their own food and fund drives or make online donations. On August 24th, hundreds of volunteers will gather at collection sites throughout the state to collect food and monetary donations from the community. Kauai will have 8 participating sites where donations can be dropped off. Kauai collection sites include Big Save, Eleele, Big Save Koloa, Big Save Waimea, Chingyang Village in Hanalei, Island Country Market in Kapa'a, Safeway in Lihue, Safeway in Kapa'a, and Walmart in Lihue. For more information, visit the hawaiifoodbank.org or scan the QR code on your screen. Police responded to a traffic incident on Friday morning, August 2nd, on Nalu Road in Kapa'a, where a man on a moped was struck by a dump truck. At approximately 11 a.m., a dump truck was reversing on Nalu Road when it struck a 62-year-old moped operator from Kapa'a. The man sustained injuries to his leg and was transported to Wilcox Medical Center for treatment. The 46-year-old driver of the dump truck from Kalaheo reported no injuries. Nalu Road was limited to alternating traffic for about 1 hour, while officers from KPD's Traffic Safety Section conducted an on-scene investigation. Speed and impairment do not appear to be factors in the collision. The investigation does remain ongoing, and anyone who may have witnessed the crash is urged to call Officer Himangala at 808-241-1617. Those wishing to remain anonymous can provide information by calling Crime Stoppers Kauai at 808-246-8300. You could submit a tip at cskauai.org or scan the QR code on your screen. The Kauai Police Department is seeking the public's assistance in identifying a male suspect who was captured on security cameras using a stolen credit card. On Wednesday, July 24th, around 10:48 a.m., the person pictured made an unauthorized charge to the credit card at Walmart. KPD says help from the public is crucial in solving this case and preventing further fraud. Anyone with information regarding the identity of the suspect is encouraged to leave an anonymous tip by calling Crime Stoppers Kauai. Again, that number is 808-246-8300. You can also submit a tip at cskauai.org or scan the code on the screen. That's another way to get there. The Office of Economic Development is reminding residents, local businesses, and visitors to join the Citizen Science Mapping Initiative aimed at tackling the issue of invasive rose-ringed parakeets on Kauai. Created by the Kauai Rose-Ringed Parakeet Working Group, this tool encourages the local community and visitors to track and gather location data on these avian pests. This initiative monitors bird sightings and informs population management measures to curb the spread of this invasive species, which threatens Kauai's agriculture and delicate ecological balance. Since the survey began in January, over 170 responses have been collected. Among these, 54% of respondents reported observing birds in flight, while 18% observed birds roosting. The majority of the sightings were reported in areas between Hanalei and Kalaheo. Survey data has led to the culling of over 2,000 parakeets in Wailua and Lihue. The Citizen Science Mapping tool is designed to be uber-friendly, making it easy for residents and enthusiasts of all ages to contribute to data effortlessly. Participants can report sightings of the invasive birds in real time, providing crucial information to scientists, conservationists, and local authorities. The County of Kauai Transportation Agency is now accepting applications from Kauai-based nonprofit organizations for the Kauai Bus Pass Outreach Program. As of August 4th, 2024, nonprofits are able to apply for this program, which runs from July 24 through June 30th, 2025. The Kauai Bus Pass Outreach Program aims to provide free bus passes to low-income households and individuals in need of transportation. To be eligible, applicants must be tax-exempt under Section 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code. Applications are accepted online through the Kauai County Connect system at connect.kauai.gov or by scanning the QR code on your screen. Info for the specific program is accessible by clicking the Kauai Bus icon first and then selecting the Kauai Bus Pass Outreach Program application icon next. The deadline to apply is September 5th, 2024. All applications will be reviewed and scored by a selection panel based on the applicant's program information, the services provided to the community, and the number of community members who would benefit from the program. More info about the Kauai Bus Pass Reach program can also be found by contacting Rosie Raposo at 808-246-8116. On Wednesday, July 31st, Kauai Island Utility Cooperative, or as we know it, KIUC, held its annual membership meeting at the Kauai Philippine Cultural Center, drawing nearly 100 attendees. Board Chair Alan Smith, along with the board of directors, including new director Mike Yamene, welcomed everyone and shared updates on KIUC's key priorities. They highlighted that from May 2022 through July 2024, KIUC had the lowest residential rates in the state of Hawaii. This was achieved by reducing staff by 12% since 2009, switching to cheaper renewable energy, and restructuring debt to save up to $5 million a year. KIUC also led the state in renewable energy for the 5th year in a row, hitting 57.9%. They've added biodiesel to their mix and aim to be 100% renewable by 2033 with more solar and battery storage projects. For resilience and reliability, KIUC is moving utility assets out of climate-prone areas and upgrading infrastructure like replacing wood poles with fiberglass ones. They've also rolled out new tech for better grid monitoring and are working on cybersecurity and microgrids. Other highlights included receiving $25 million in federal funding, reducing bird strikes significantly, and awarding charitable foundation grants. As a tradition, attendees enjoyed a complimentary bowl of chili and a bag of rice. After the event, over 700 pounds of rice were donated to the Hawaii Food Bank, Kauai, and Kauai Independent Food Bank as well. A full version of the report can be found by scanning the QR code on your screen or by visiting kiuc.coop. The Department of Public Works and Earthworks Pacific have announced that a portion of LA Road will be closed on weekdays from August 12th to August 30th between the hours of 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. The road will remain open on weekends and holidays. The closure takes place from the intersection of Kaumoali'i Highway to Mele Mele Road. It's a very small section just Mauka side of the light there at McDonald's, and it's to allow for the installation of a new sewer line. Motorists are advised to use alternate routes and should expect occasional delays. Drivers are urged to exercise caution and drive slowly through the work area, which is narrow and near residential homes. The speed limit is 25 for the entire length of the work zone, and that intersection is already kind of dangerous, so you should drive slowly through it anyway. After 47 days of KPD searching and asking for help from the public, Daisy Ogawa was found and returned safely to her guardian. 16-year-old Daisy had been missing since June 20th, and after announcing her safe return on August 6th, KPD thanked the public for their assistance as well as their tips. The Department of Water's office will be open at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, August 13th, instead of 8 o'clock to accommodate a department staff training session. Normal business hours will resume Wednesday, August 14th. The regular hours are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Business by phone is available 7:45 to 4:30 Monday through Friday, except for holidays, and customers can always access their account information 24 hours a day via the Department of Water's customer account portal at kauaiwater.kouwai.org/login. Or you could scan the code on your screen. If you need more info, you could also call the department directly, 808-245-5455. The DMV is going to be closed August 14th, so don't go there to get any errands done. It's to accommodate a staff training session. Normal hours will resume on Thursday, August 15th. The DMV's regular hours of operation are 8:45 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, except for state and federal holidays, and Kupuna hour, available for those 65 years or older, is from 8 a.m. till 8:45 a.m. Monday through Friday with no appointment necessary. The weekend begins soon, and there's never a shortage of things to do around here, so let's take a quick look at what events you can look forward to in the upcoming week. Hawaii Children's Theater has their second weekend of Disenchanted happening. The play is a PG-13 performance about Disney princesses who've had enough. It's full of singing and dancing and some more mature jokes for grown-ups to enjoy. More info at Disenchanted can be found at hctkauai.org. Ladies' Night Out is happening at Kauai Raceway Park in Kekaha this weekend because girls just want to have fun and drag races. So on Saturday, August 10th, gates will open at 9 a.m. with qualifying beginning at 2 and eliminations starting at 7 p.m. Additional information can be found at dragracekauai.com. The Alzheimer's Association is hosting a meeting to educate the public on the 10 warning signs of Alzheimer's this Monday, August 12th. The event runs from noon until 1:30 p.m. and is aimed to help people differentiate between normal aging and red flag symptoms or behaviors that warrant a conversation with your doctor. Ohana Garden and Grinds, with some help from the University of Hawaii at Manoa, has a program here on Kauai beginning Monday, August 12th. Ohana Garden and Grinds is a program that began on Molokai in 2018, but has since spread to the neighboring islands. And it offers youth and their families a chance to work together to develop their skills in the kitchen and the garden. Participating families receive gardening and cooking kits. They participate in weekly workshops to learn how to grow plants and cook healthy meals at home, and they complete at-home assignments in their own garden and kitchen. Families with keiki between the ages of 9 and 13 are eligible for this program, and it's fully funded by the U.S. Department of Agriculture and Maui County Office of Economic Development. Information about the program and how to register for the upcoming sessions can be received by calling Heather at 808-269-7396, or you're free to email her, heather@hawaii.edu. Next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the Sheraton Kauai Coconut Beach Resort is hosting a blood drive. Donating blood is always a wonderful way to support the community. Plus, the Blood Bank of Hawaii is running some great initiatives, including support for Special Olympics Hawaii athletes. There are also some fun opportunities for blood donors to enter into a sweepstakes run by Alaska Airlines. Donations are available by appointment only, and the hours of operation vary. Details can be found at bbh.org or by scanning the QR code on your screen. Also happening next week, Tuesday, the Kauai Animal Education Farm, in coordination with the Seeds of Wellness Project, is hosting a workshop all about strengthening well-being. The theme, Ag Health, is Ag Wealth. The objective of the workshop is to learn how to recognize signs of stress and mental health challenges and to take away tools and tips with certified ag mental health mentors. Spots for the workshop are limited, and you can get more information about it at their Instagram page at Kauai_animal_education_farm, or you can just scan the QR code on your screen. KSA Gallery at Kukui Grove Center is hosting the Garden Isle Quilters Quilt Exhibit from August 16th till the 24th. The exhibit will be open daily from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. with the artist reception taking place on opening day, Friday, August 16th at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. The event promises a diverse display from everyday to fine art quilts, and more information on that event can be found at GardenIsleQuilters.com. On Saturday, August 17th, the first annual Ko'olau Limu Festival will take place at Anahola Beach Park from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, for anyone who isn't sure what limu is exactly, limu is a general Polynesian term for edible plants living underwater, such as seaweed, or plants living near water, like algae. The festival is a tribute to the traditional limu pickers of Anahola Village, as well as a celebration that honors the cultural richness and preservation of our ocean. It's a family-friendly event that will feature activities for everyone, including screen printing and stamping, hula and Tahitian dance, live music, local food vendors, and some tasty recipes made with limu. For information on the first annual Ko'olau Limu Festival, check out their Instagram page at Ko'olau_limu_festival. Now, we don't have a photo this week because our backdrop is real life, and we hope that you get out there and live it this weekend, Kauai, because that's all the Hōʻike we have for you this week. I'm Trisha Allen, wishing you love and aloha. Don't forget to vote. Turn in your ballots by tomorrow.
Hōʻike's president and CEO is Allegra Gaines. Administrative assistant, Leiko Someda. Production and education services by Roger Olson. Production and IT services by Max Richardson. With news and events producer, Trisha Allen. Hōʻike's board of directors include Chair Adam Reversi, Vice Chair Lexi Jones, Secretary Nathaniel Evslin, and Treasurer Jackie Kina. Additional directors on the board, Leah Iwohi, Lori Barrett, Rod Green, Teak Rubiano, and Taylor Young.